Hello and welcome to The Plus Show. My name's Dan. This is the show where we talk about everything geeky, Christian, and just all sorts of stuff in between. And today we're talking about technology. Technology is one of my favorite things, hands down. I love it, I want it, and I just can't help it. I'm addicted to it, okay? I know I shouldn't be addicted, but I am. And over the past several years, I have found myself becoming a bit of an Apple fan. Now, I know what you're all going to say. Apple fanboy, get out, blah, blah, Android, PC, Linux, dropping all that on me. It's okay. I'm not a die-hard lover of it in any by any means. For me, it works well. But with Apple, there's been this giant complaint. And that complaint is that Apple has stopped innovating. In general, I'd say the entire smartphone market has kind of stopped innovating. So before you go throwing your stones at Apple, let's take a look around. Now, I would say Apple's moving a little bit slower than the rest in some ways. They make marginal things that are kind of more under the surface that are innovations, not really stuff that as consumer is that big, wow, game changing. And to a point, that's because we've really kind of reached a very good spot in technology to where marginal improvements are where we're at now in a lot of senses. But with that said, I currently carry the iPhone 6. This is exactly 2 life cycles behind right now in the iPhone market. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus has been out for about 4 months so far. And so we've been seeing a great reception, a beautiful device with the iPhone 7 Plus. But short of the 7 Plus, there's not a whole lot to differentiate that from my iPhone 6. And so with that said, where's Apple going? Where's the market going? What can you expect in the next few months as phones begin to erupt? We've already seen leaks of the Galaxy S8, which looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. It's definitely a pusher of the envelope. I'm excited to see that. I'm not a huge Galaxy fanboy. I mean, no explosions, not the reason why. But I'm just not a huge Galaxy fan. I don't really like their skin they put on Android. But they make really good phones. And this one looks really good. But one of the things we're seeing from Apple and from Samsung this year is going to be the death of the physical home button. Now, Apple kind of somewhat killed that off last year when they killed off, and now they have the Force Touch where it's actually not moving your screen. It just sends a feedback through to make you feel like you are, which I really like on the iPhone 7. It's very nice. It's very responsive, quick. I really do enjoy it. It just feels weird when you press it. And the reason I'm saying iPhone 8 is because I really don't think we're going to see an S this year. The reason being, this is the 10th year of the iPhone. They've got to go big. They've got to push the envelope. They've been falling behind year after year. They've got to kind of come out with a statement saying, hey, we're still here. Because with MacBooks all across the line, they've kind of been falling back in the innovation game. And so with that said, their brand, they've got to just push the envelope, and that's why I think we're going to see a release this year that's game changing. First off, that home button is going to be gone. I think we finally may see wireless charging in this one too, which if you don't know wireless charging, it's pretty darn awesome. And that is that when you put your phone down on a little mat that does it, it charges your phones. No plugging in. How awesome would that be? It's awesome. I really hope that's what we see this year. Waterproof obviously came last year. We're going to see that carry over more than likely. But the gone the home button is going to be actually a big deal. The fingerprint scanner is going to be underneath the screen, so you'll just actually touch it there. I've got some mock-ups you should be seeing now. Now, these are people who are taking the things we have already and doing drawings of what they think that may look like. This is not the iPhone 8. It's more than likely quite a bit different from what it's going to look like in the end. But it gives you an idea of probably where they're going. With this, there's tons of rumors you're going to see on Facebook of like, I saw one the other day where it's like the iPhone, it looked like the iPhone 6 Plus, and then the screen like extends out somehow magically and allows it to be this like tablet size. No, that's not coming. That's ridiculous. It's not. Ignore 99% of those you see. In fact, these are not even a lot of senses. These are just people's idea of what it may look like. I think iPhone 8 is going to be really cool. It's going to be a big game changer, I think, in a lot of senses, because when Apple does something, they really do push the rest of the envelope there. They do it well most of the time. And so with that said, where a lot of people maybe did it earlier or did it faster, they a lot of times end up doing it best. And so I hope that's the case here. I hope we see this. And we still got months and months to talk about it. So, you know, that's all there. Now, speaking of trendsetters, you know, I've been giving a lot of thought here lately about this, and that's that, you know, there's this whole mentality of always the next big thing in our lives. And technology is, there's no better representation of technology. As soon as you get one device, another device is usually announced shortly after. This constantly is running back and forth of trying to fulfill and be the best. You know, I'm 2 generations behind. It hurts my soul to be that far behind. But in reality, it's just a simple thing. It's just a new iteration. The same thing when you follow man. It's like we kind of like to be on the cusp of whatever's next, whatever's the best, whatever's the most fun for me right now. And we miss out on just enjoying life. You know, so often, guys, we get caught up in the next challenge, whether it be something at work, we get that in the next house or the next car or everything else, and we miss out on just enjoying the simple softness that is life and the relationship with God. So I challenge you this week, as you're looking for what to do and you're thinking about like, what's the next thing for me? Make Jesus that next thing, and make him the thing after that, and the thing after that, because all the rest of it's just sugar on top. It's that little bit of sweetness added into the party. So just keep your focus there this week, and that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know again what your comments about the iPhone 8 Galaxy S8. Do you like these kind of videos? Do you want to do more like this? I know it's kind of short and a little bit there, but I thought I'd just give you some knowledge dropping on what you can expect here. So comment down below with what you think. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. And as always, folks, my name's Dan. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.